Hey, I was muted. Brilliant. At least I checked it. At least I didn't start talking to everyone with it still muted. That would have been embarrassing, right? So hello to everyone who's been hanging out here waiting for me to start for 5 minutes. Today was one of those ones where a lot of things sort of happened right before I started streaming, including me pouring hot water not into the cup that I'm trying to make of tea. Yeah, that's right, I poured it on the side. Yeah, derpy, I know. Hello everyone, I see all of my regulars here. Hello to all of you. Potato Viking is here, as always. If ever there's a stream where he's not here, I'm going to be worried. That's for sure. So, today we're going to be working on the base. Are you actually sometimes playing on XP? Yeah, XPD, I was on there earlier. Lately I haven't had too much time. In fact, in general, I don't think really I have enough time to do all the things that I want to do, but playing on there is something I do. We were streaming on there just 2 days ago as well. So, I don't know why I'm looking in that chest. Mayschool is here. Awesome. Mayschool, let me know how the thing with slip goes. Because it seemed to be there was a little bit of confusion right before I left. I'm not sure. Cool. So I want to work on this little staircase today and maybe clearing out the second floor. Oh, that would be cool actually. I'm in the mood for some mindless digging. Never has it seemed so appealing to just mindlessly dig as it does right now. I don't know why, but that made me smile. I think I'm in a chill out mood. I've been recording a video of Hermitcraft today, which you'll see tomorrow. It was one of those ones where you feel like you haven't done a lot, but what you were doing just took forever. And I'm looking in all my chests for another pick, because this one's about to run out. So we might have enough levels to repair it, so I think we can just start work with it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mayschool, to dump that on you. There's probably no rush, just I kind of had to leave and start streaming, because it's way gone 6:30, which is when I try to get streamed by. When I try to get streamed, I just said that. Cool. I'm going to say lots of derpy things today, that's a guarantee. I'm getting used to myself now. There's some sand, isn't there? There's some sand like lying around here that's going to fall down when we dig this out. Yeah. I guess they'll leave holes and then we can like put a block below and replace them. That's interesting. Or maybe we'll leave like a gap. Let's leave a gap of 1 for now. So we'll go down and dig it out in sort of this height right here. Yeah, that'll work. But we're going to clear out this area and yeah, sort of prepare for the second floor, which I still have no idea what's going to go on here. Hey Stingin the Dude, welcome back. So what's going on here, asks Bunny? You've literally just started, so you haven't missed too much. We're just going to be working on bits and bobs in the base today. No real plan, just wanted to log on here and do some things. You see, there are a few jobs that need doing, this being one of them. We're going to open up the floor here and just dig it out. You are a cinnamon roll, too perfect for this world, Asuma. Fender love. I thought you said Phenomen, that's why I read it. I was like, what's Fenno on about? Ah. Put some Phenomen on it. You're getting used to yourself now. That took you a while. Yeah. I was in denial of my own stupidity. I'm joking. But I have changed. I have definitely become derpier over time. I think it's just the way YouTube's changed. There was a time when I didn't upload a video every day, so like I had way more time to focus on things, and I think that focus really kind of like keeps you in check. Whereas now everything's a bit of a scramble. Like today, I was recording a video, then I was like out the door, had to do a load of jobs and rushing around to get everything done so I could stream later today. But it's all good fun, so I'm not worried about it. Eat glowstone. How on earth do I eat glowstone? I don't even know. You can't eat glowstone in this game, I'm pretty sure. Is there a problem with his connection? Pure life, I hope not. It seems to be okay for me. I have the stream up, it seems to be fine. So it could be a problem on your end. I'm not seeing any other one else. Pro tip, if you want X to recognise you in chat, get a name similar to mods. There you go. It says Racer Boy there. I mean, I look over at chat. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I know, obviously, some of you want to get my attention and like interact and stuff, but I can't tell you what exactly it is that does that. But I will look over at things and things will grab my attention. For example, music. Music always grabs my attention. I'm sure a lot of you are getting used to that now. What with my blog and talking about music for ages in live streams. Speaking of which, we're listening to some right now, CMA. I'm actually getting a little bit tired of the same music when we stream because I only have a limited selection due to copyright. So it'd be nice to find some more copyright-free music, that's for sure. In fact, I found some really good music lately. I just wish it was copyright-free, like electronic stuff that I think all of you would like. Hey Callum, let me know what happens with the whole slip thing. Mace might have messaged me back, but you know what it's like. Minecraft dude says, my donation ran out on your server, not removing. Oh, what do you mean? Are you saying that you've still got a donation account or what? I don't know, but they do expire. They only last a month. We tried to make that clear. The server's run on donations, and it's not run to make a profit. All of the money goes to paying the bill, and the bill is monthly. So that's why the pick broke. No, where were you guys? Where were the comments in chat? Watch out for your pick. Oh no, I don't see one. Most classical music is public domain. Sash, if that is true, oh my god, let's put on the Chopin. Seriously, if that's true, I would absolutely love to play classical music. Although I imagine like there'd probably be a lot of people who wouldn't like that. Electronic music seems to be like the most broad and satisfying for people. The pick, rest in peace, indeed. I know some cool music. So guys, you can always tweet me music, especially copyright-free stuff. That's what I'd like for the streams. Yeah, that's what I'd like. Let's just dump this stuff off in random chests. All of this is still terribly unorganised. And I don't know why I felt the need to put that all away right then, but we just need to, to go and repair. That one's possibly in need of repair. Let's have a look what the state of this one is. Oh, I hate letting the picks break. It's so frustrating. Like, I don't mind that, you know, the diamonds have run out or whatever. It's just like you want to use it all the way and repair it all the way because you know you're just going to have to do more and more. Where's the wood at? Where's the wood at? Let's go over to the chest over there. XP Crafted has been blamed 329 times. Mitch, welcome to the stream. You have not missed very much at all. I have just broken my pick and we've been chatting about derpiness and stuff. Also, did I get a message from May School there? Let me just scroll back up. Okay, apparently... Okay, cool. You guys are on it. That's awesome. Good stuff, good stuff. What am I looking for? Sticks. So we just need a little bit of wood. Yeah, I'm not using the storage facility. It's a good point, Racer Boy. The reason why, I haven't had time to organise it, and I want to think about how I'm going to lay it out a little bit. And we're not going to do that today, because if there's one thing I've learned, I can't think while streaming. I have to, like, be silent and think and concentrate and stuff. Look up NCS on YouTube. They have loads of copyright-free music. Yeah, there's a problem with that. Copyright-free, the term itself, doesn't mean you can therefore use it in a monetary sense. It just means that there's not a copyright restriction on it. That's one of those things you've got to look out for when working with music. I know this because I used to make music and I looked into the whole licensing, and a lot of the stuff that I brought was copyright free, and that meant that you could not use it commercially, but you were allowed to use it non-commercially. Alright, so you need Creative Commons is a really good license. Creative Commons 3.0 I think is a really good one for sharing music, like, and allowing other people to monetize it. Yeah, because I brought like loads of sample packs and things like that, like loops, and then when I actually looked at like the legitimacy of using it, it's like you can use this in a non-monetary situation. And I thought, oh, royalty free though, like royalty free, that's the one, not copyright free. I can't even remember what we're talking about. Play some of your music. Again, I can't do that for the situation that I just discussed. Yeah, because it's not Creative Commons, it's royalty free, which is not the same thing. Let's go all the way up to the top and just enchant. Most of the 3D printing things I make are CC free. Yeah, 3D printers is an interesting one, being able to print objects that have been sent to you over the internet, and the idea of someone owning that. I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard this like interesting thought in a discussion I was watching about how like numbers are technically owned because of the information they can contain if they're encrypted or something weird like that. It doesn't make much sense as I say it, but it makes sense in my mind. But yeah, numbers on a computer basically, ones and zeros, can be copyrighted or illegal. Just numbers because of what they mean when they're on the computer. It's crazy stuff. Oh yeah, we've got to make them angry. I think it's been a long day. I'm starting to realise that it's been a long day. And that my brain isn't doing much. Let's turn this down. Right, let's stand here and get some XP. I can sip on my tea. Some WD-40 on my pick. That's lubricant, isn't it? I'm not sure what you're getting at there. I tweeted you some music. I think you may like it. Awesome. I will check that out after the stream. Creative Commons are not copyright free. Legally speaking, it's another use of copyright. Okay. That wouldn't surprise me. Copyright is very, very confusing stuff. Public domain is my favourite license. I license most of my stuff as public domain. So I take it public domain is do what you want. It's been a while since I read up on it. Yep, we've been live for 11 minutes. Try switching the picks when they're in the anvil. I don't think that's going to work. We might be able to apply the broken picks, the one that we can't upgrade. We might be able to apply... Wait, I know what you're getting at, but no, I don't think it's going to work. There's an anvil around here. There it is. So that way around, too expensive. Yeah, too expensive either way. Let's see what we get if we enchant it right now. Fortune 2, that's rubbish. That's not what we want. It might take us a while to get this, actually. Probably best to get lots of XP while we're here. We also need some dummy items. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared. I've got iron. Thank god I've got iron. We can make some dummy items here. Let's click right there. Let's make some swords. You must know what WD-40 is for. You are an avid cyclist. Yeah, you shouldn't use WD-40 on a bike. It's not the right lubricant for a bike. It's what I've been told. Bad for your chain. Which I know because my chain is rubbish and I sprayed it with WD-40 once. Or at least that's what I've been told. I remember WD-40 from a game called Beneath a Steel Sky. And if anyone knows what I'm talking about, like... that would just be amazing. Do I have fortune? I better have fortune. Oh my god. Do I have lapis in here? Yeah, if anyone remembers that game, Beneath a Steel Sky, that is one hell of a game. Right, let's see what we would get now. Fortune 3. Nope. Efficiency 4. Oh, and just that. So now we need Unbreaking and Efficiency 4 again, which I think we'll find back at the base. So we'll say goodbye to this area for now. Do you like chiptunes? I like the aesthetic, but it depends like what the music's about, I'd say. Aesthetics alone doesn't do it for me. Has to be like a good song, you know, written with the notes. That's what I'm getting at. WD-40 is not an oil. It actually promotes rust. Yes, vote Andrew. Yes, it does. My chain is forever rusty thanks to WD-40. Oh, it just never stops being rusty. And I only used it like once. Have you seen the preview for the new Doom game? Yeah, I've watched it like twice now. And my thoughts are like... I like Doom... Like the violence in Doom is sort of fun and silly and fast. And in that game it just feels like it's over glorifying killing things, which is never too nice. And it didn't really show a lot of what I would call, you know, like the game, the things. Look, there's Shrek hanging out. Oh man, that's the first time I've seen that. That's awesome actually. I think that should stay for at least a while. Oh, and there's all kinds of water splashes going on up there. Huh. Yeah, so the new Doom footage, it just, yeah, it doesn't really show enough of the game, does it? Then again, I always feel like that with trailers. I feel like particular games, especially like a first-person shooter, you have to play it to know what it's about. Right, let's have a look. Oh, straight away we found one. Oh, straight away we found another one. Amazing. Let's make that pick. And I think there's a chest up here where I put the dead picks. Let me explain more. Copyright by default bans all use except some copyright exceptions. CC license doesn't allow every use, like public domain, which is copyright free, but allows some use, e.g. non-commercial uses. I think that depends on which type of commercial CC license it is. I'm not sure. That stuff. Oh, it's a headache whenever I try and like read about it and learn about it. Come on, there it is. That's the dead pig chest. So we've got another one in there. Gonna collect them over time. And then let's just dump these items that we don't need in there. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to organise them. Queen of all Minecraft is just sitting quietly today. Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So we've got to combine those things together with an anvil, which is up here. Just sometimes I think like it feels difficult to try and like focus on what you're doing while you're streaming, but maybe I'm just like this anyway, but the fact that I'm talking about it makes me notice it more. Because I am forever when I'm playing going back and forth like picking up items. It's like, oh, I need this thing, so I go back to the base, I get here, I get something else, and I forget to get the thing that I actually need. But like, hey, we haven't done that today because we've actually got a pick, which is what we needed, I think. No Man's Sky looks amazing. I gotta say, yeah, I've seen Slip using it in his videos. I'm dead against like using texture packs. I feel like, yeah, you should play the vanilla game, especially if you're gonna make videos. But it does look absolutely gorgeous. I might have to try it sometime. Maybe I'll use it in like game mode 4 where things aren't strictly vanilla. How did you come up with your UN? I don't know what UN means. If it's a username, it's just music backwards, change the C to an X and add an A. Wait, no, I'm not going up here, I'm going back to the base. Oh, I'm terrible. May School says, assume it's ready. Awesome. Does Slipgator know? I'm guessing he knows, and that's your way of letting me know that it's sorted out. Which is awesome. Oh, apparently we've got a commercial running, which means it might have already run because the delay in chat. Oh, I don't know. I never know how that works, but we'll just continue going on. No Man's Sky is a game of itself, not a texture pack. It does look like a fair game changer. I mean, everyone's using it at the moment. I have not used shaders, Racer Boy. I mean, I have, like, I've checked them out, but I don't ever use them when I play. To be honest, I think they look ugly half the time. They had these big sort of ghastly shades over everything, and it's hard to tell what stuff looks like because it's not vanilla. Let's go over here. Alright, so what were we doing? Our pick broke, we were just clearing out this little area down here. Hi, chicken. We actually just need to do this, really, don't we? Don't need to leave that shape there or anything. X, when are you going to build a tunnel? I don't know. I don't know what to do for the tunnel yet. I'm not really sure how we're going to hook it up because there's not sort of like space for me to go and put something down. So at the moment, when it comes to that tunnel, I'm just using that little entrance over and over again. I don't mind using it. It's just eventually we need a proper tunnel. I know. There we go. Oh, the glowstone is helping light this up. That's cool. Yeah. Rainbow Siege. Not sure what you mean by that. For the tunnel? I'll tell you what, the Rainbow Fall needs its own tunnel, doesn't it? Why are you not using a texture pack? Wow, I think we just explained this. I like playing the vanilla game. I don't like texture packs much. I don't like changing it, because otherwise you don't know what stuff's going to look like in vanilla. Yeah. I don't like Faithful either. Again, it's just a texture pack. I know it looks sort of like vanilla, but I think vanilla looks great. I don't understand like what's wrong with how the game looks already. So that's just my opinion, right? I just like it how it is. Okay, it looks like we've got a cave down here. It looks like it's been lit up as well, so we don't have to worry about that. Unravel looks like it's going to be a beautiful game. I'm not sure I've seen that one before. There's a lot of games coming out all the time. I'm drinking just regular tea. English breakfast, I do believe. Which is regular. I'm drinking English breakfast in the evening. Hey, there we go. Some love for default in the chat there. Default looks great. Okay, yeah, you got a point. I am using a slightly edited texture pack. To be fair though, the only thing that's changed aesthetically is glass, but everything else is because like you can't see your health when you're withered, which seems really strange because it's one of the things you want to monitor the most. And also when you're in fire, it takes up like half your screen, so it's lowered slightly. So yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I'm using a resource pack. Sue me. Oh. Let's go over here and clear out this little bit on this corner. It doesn't take long to clear out this space actually. Then again, it's not that big a space. Are you excited for 1.9? I'm just sort of not anymore really. It's been so long, I'm not sure I really care. But probably every time we talk about this, my opinion is going to change. Which is fair, you know, opinions change, depends on how you feel at the moment. I'm aware that I do that. But right now, it just feels like... Do I even care that skeletons like animate their bow or not? I don't think I do. I want some new things to do in the game, and everything they've been tweeting so far just looks like it's not going to change the game much. It's just going to be, yep, you can now sort of hold a sword and a shield or something like that. It's alright though, I mean, it's just kind of disappointing how slow it's going. Got very used to all the constant updates. Longwell says, do you get bored of Minecraft? Not really. Like a little bit here and there, but in general it's just such an awesome game. There's always something to do. Unless they don't update it for a couple of years, then we'll start to run out of things to do. Alright, I'm going to dig a little bit more over on this side where the ravine is, and then we'll work on the entrance. Also, I might have to think a little bit about this as a roof, and what's going to happen like for the next floor. Like, where does the next floor start? Are we always going to have the same sort of shape and size, like distance? I think that would be a cool thing to do. George Mass asks, why am I digging this? Because eventually we'll need this space down here to build in, so I just felt like doing a bit of digging, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to do some building in a moment, but we'll just do a bit of digging first. Darren Melody has just joined the stream. Thanks for coming along and watching. Are you Dutch? I'm not, I'm English. I always expect people to be able to tell my nationality. I'm learning now that people don't instantly recognise it. I have a large Dutch audience though, which is interesting. Eventually you'll turn out like Chimney Swift. He played every day for 4 years and he got tired. Well, I'm kind of like almost there. I think I've been playing for like 4.5 years pretty much every day. Does Chimney Swift not do Minecraft anymore then? Because he's one of the big guys. Those guys have just been doing it forever, it seems like. That's interesting, I didn't even know. Alright, so let's have a look. Where does... Let's go up here. Assumanoid, what is your real name? Assumanoid, I like that. I like that typo. Yeah, I think we should treat the floor below this like the same distance, because we need to measure out where this is going down to, what level. Because I was already thinking you could move this... Can you move it further forward? If you move it further forward, then the floor at the top has to be lower down. So you can move it further back as well. There's room for change in this general area with the stairs, so we should know exactly what we're doing. So, it's time for some suggestions. I really wanted to incorporate quartz next to, like, as a material around here, but I think as nice as the material is, we've got a different feel going on. We've got this earthly kind of tone, haven't we? You know, yellows and browns, soft colours. Maybe we should go for like a green or a red. Red would definitely fit a little better, but it'd be kind of expected. Do we have any clay? Please tell me we've got clay. We probably don't, do we? Unless we dye it. Yeah, we've got that. I think I'm in the mood to dye it. That'll be fine. Let's see what dyes we've got around here. If you keep all the floors the same size, it will restrict the view looking up. If decreasing the opening with each floor, you'll be able to see every room. Wait. I think I know what you're getting at. Right, but so if we were to look down and see every room, they'd need to be smaller the further down they go because they're further away. I think I'm going to keep it the same. I know there's probably something clever we could do there, but it feels like that's a bit much for right now. Quartz is too bright for a red. No, I'm not talking about keeping the quartz. I'm talking about removing it. Or at least removing it or using a different material in places. Oh, somewhere around here I really should have some flowers. I know I've got them somewhere. Oh, there they are. Look, we just need some bone meal now. Oh, this is a disaster. I really need to sort these chests out, don't I? How many times have I opened these chests while we've been streaming, eh? Do we get a foot cam now? There will be no face cam, foot cam. Just saying it. Not going to happen. Alright, this is going to give us more than enough of what we need. Let's just stand here for a moment and use all of this. Will you get on your plot worlds sometime today? I've been on the plot world today. I'm not going to go back on it. I mean, I might do for a minute after the stream, but probably not. Oh, you get 2 for that. I didn't realise. The poppies you only get 1. I guess that makes sense since it's a 2-high plant. So let's convert all of this to red. I was going to play around with green, but I think we'll take the safe bet here and go with red. So if we go... oh, the only way down is over here, isn't it? Yeah, if we're going to go and place red at this height right here, I'm also going to need some dark oak again, which I don't have a lot of. We'll put dark oak under it as well. Yeah, so there'll be like a strip of red, then dark oak again. I'm going to go and chop down some dark oak trees because we don't have any dark oak anywhere. I know this because I used it earlier. Lysosian, oh man, you got a crazy name. Asks, what are your favourite genres of music? If you head over to my blog, assuma.blogspot.com, I write about music. You can find about the stuff that I listen to over there. Right, let's go. Yeah, I'm forgetting what we're doing constantly while talking today. It's incredible. Let's put all of this in here. There we go, that frees up some space. Let's go find those saplings. They're over on this side. Maybe try brick to help blend in the cream sandstone. Are we talking about this bit that I'm doing down here? Brick is red. It's also not quite as vibrant, so it might work. So anyway, one of these has saplings. There you go. Let's put back 1, 2, 3 and get some bone meal to grow them. That should do. Oh, there you go. Estellion's posted a link if you want to check it out to the blog spot. And I write about all the sort of music that I listen to there. If you're interested. If not, don't worry about it. Also, Pink Floyd 1997 asks, do you like iced sweet tea? I like iced tea. I've not had iced sweet tea, or I'm assuming maybe iced tea is just sweet. But yeah, iced tea's lovely. Haven't had one in a while. Also, I like Pink Floyd. They're a great band. A really great band. Alright, this is probably almost enough. We'll do one more tree and then we'll have enough. I only have 3 cups of tea left. That's a lot. There's a lot of tea. At least for one evening. Right, there we go. At the moment I am playing on the unofficial Hermitcraft fan server. Very cool. It's unofficial for a reason though, remember. We have nothing to do with it. Just wanted to state that. We've been requested for so long to make fan servers and stuff like that, but if you're going to put your name on it, then you want it to, you know, be at your standards, and I don't think anyone has time to look after like another server, which is why there isn't an official one, because I know someone will ask. I do know the country Lithuania, and it's awesome that you're from there. The sweet tea is the official non-alcoholic beverage of Texas. Interesting. What's the name of the place in King of the Hill in Texas? Where are they from? Is it Arlington? Same place that Pantera are from. I was trying to remember that the other day. Oh, look at that! We've got all of our saplings back for that tree. That's good. Sometimes you get like three or two saplings, and sometimes you get a lot. Also, I've noticed they get caught on top of the leaf blocks, so it's good to punch some of them out, but I don't see too many here. Come back and get the rest in a moment. Oh, there's one more. That's 7. Yeah, just want enough so I can replant them again, basically. Okay, so we're going to go with the reds and the dark oak. And as soon as we place this in, it's going to get a little bit like roomy down here. I have to start digging down again. Arlington's in Virginia. It might be. It might be. Maybe I'm getting the wrong place in my head. I know it starts with an A, and I'm pretty sure it's got like an R and a D in it. Maybe it's not Arlington, it's Ard. Oh, someone needs to tell me what that is. It's the same place that Pantera are from. I'm looking at chat, I'm stalking it. I've not seen Jurassic World yet, I haven't had time. But I'll look forward to seeing it. Everyone's talking about it. Oh. We weren't supposed to do that. Alright, I was wondering if there's like a sneaky way I could place it from down below, which is going to have to fill it back up. If you could place blocks really fast, you might be able to do it, but probably not. Austin, Texas. I don't think it's... Oh no, there is an Arlington, Texas too. I don't think it's Austin. I know Austin is a place in Texas, but I don't think it's where King of the Hill is set. Apparently there are 2 Arlingtons, so maybe I did get it right. Does Asuma not have a sub button? I do have a sub button. Just look below the stream, you should see one. It took me years and years and years to get it, but finally we're here. There we go. Right. Yeah. I don't think anyone's looked it up official, but I'm pretty sure it's Arlington. Some of you are saying Arlen, Texas. No way is it that. I'm tempted to look at... I'm gonna search it. I know it's the same place as where Pantera are from, so I'm gonna search Pantera. Pantera was an American heavy metal band from Arlington, Texas. The group was formed in 1981. Blah, 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 blah. It is Arlington. My memory serves me well today. I'll soon regret saying that. Arlen apparently is a fictional Texas city. Interesting. Alright, so we solved that mystery. What's next? Oh, hello! Don't set me on fire. Oh yeah, the game sounds... I've been thinking for a while it feels like the game sounds low, but then I think, there's music playing. It's because we turned it down. Who from Lithuania? You! Cladidas. That's what I'm calling you. Cladidas. Like Adidas. Arlen, look up King of the Hill. Oh, okay, maybe... Ugh. Maybe it's not quite the same for King of the Hill. Although, I'm sure it is. Because I remember watching King of the Hill and thinking, Arlington, where have I heard that before? And then made the connection. But Pantera are an amazing band. If anyone out there likes heavy music, and you've never heard of Pantera, then... Oh my god, you owe it to yourself. Okay, I'm reading a description. Okay, it's a fictional town of Arlen, Texas. Maybe it's fictional, but they actually mean Arlington, and at some point they mention it, because I'm sure I saw it say Arlington in like one of the episodes. But yeah, that looks official. Fair enough. Let's use our other stack here. Right. Almost done here. We should step back and take a look. Are you going on vacation this summer? I'm not. However, I've been on vacation and I've got loads of gigs that I'm going to this summer. It's going to be awesome. Which is kind of like my summer vacation, I guess. See, that looks alright. I think it'll look much better when that's not the focus and there's other stuff going like above and below. But that's the way to do it. Then you can have your roof here like we have up the top. Actually, we should probably check and see if that's the same or not. So you got a block there. Actually, it'd be easier to go on the inside. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, that's good. Right, so you even have a Cowboys from Hell tattoo. That's awesome. I don't like tattoos myself, but I do like Cowboys from Hell tattoos. Okay, so it's 4. Yeah, fence post, so 6 between that and the bottom again. So let's dig that out and then put in those oak bits. So Kante doesn't like it. It doesn't have to stay, it's just something for now. Okay, so 1, if we go down into the ravine, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, we have to come down a fair way. So the next one starts there. Fair enough. Looks like we've got a fair bit of digging to do here. What's your opinion on YouTube gaming? All I know is that there's a thing and it's possibly streaming, so I don't have much of an opinion. However, what I will say is if YouTube are going to sort this stuff out and make streaming good, I mean, I guess it's good, but like, kind of spent a lot of time focusing on Twitch, it's going to be hard to just drop all of that and go to their platform. So they've got, I think they've got their work cut out for them. Like, a lot of people aren't just going to give up Twitch. That is a massive ravine right next to our other ravine. Let's get in here and dig it out a bit more, so we can see it connect. Sure, we might go through this whole pick digging out this area. There's so much to do. Yeah, that's a big ass ravine right there. I should probably dump some of this stuff into a chest soon. What bands are you going to see? Let me bring up my list. I am now going to see Korn, Cypress Hill, Snoop Dogg, Soulfly, Marilyn Manson, Prodigy, Public Enemy, Cataclysm, and Enter Shikari. Although that's like going into next year. But that's my gig list at the moment. Oh, it's going to be awesome. So many great bands to see. And there's more as well. There's more I've been tempted to go to, like Slayer in London, although I think the ticket price is ridiculous for that one. What is the house going to look like in the end? Do you mean the one up above? I have no idea what it's going to end up looking like. It's kind of finished, so it'll probably stay the same, won't it? I'm not sure what you're asking. Yeah, Mr. Anime Gaming, Snoop Dogg. Got to go and see Snoop. I mean, it'll probably be like a one and only. I don't think it'd be the sort of artist I'll go and watch over and over again, but depends. He might be really good live. You never know. I went and saw Nas last year, and it was like a, yeah, got to see Nas, like cross it off the list, and then actually he's really good live, and I went and saw him again because of that. Did you scream a lot at download? I actually stopped screaming at gigs now because it really affects my voice, and I'd much rather be able to continue doing this than have to worry about screaming too much. So no, I don't do that anymore. All but Marilyn Manson will be good. I saw Manson at download and he was excellent. I think he's going to be awesome. I think he'd suit a indoor arena much more than a festival as well, so I think it's going to be good. Let's dump all of this in here. Oh god, so much rubbish. By the time I get around to organising these chests, there's going to be too much junk everywhere, isn't there? I'm going to go, oh no, what have I done? Okay, that'll do. And that. There we go, we'll leave it at that. Where's my food? Oh, I'm running out of food. Snoop Dogg did do a cameo in King of the Hill. Well pointed out, Pink Floyd, 1997. I've even seen the episode because I love King of the Hill. It's an awesome show. Yeah, Snoop's been in everything though. That's the thing with Snoop. He loves to like get himself around basically and keep his name relevant. Mayscore, have you seen Manson then? I imagine he's going to be a lot better in a club, yeah. What's your favourite Cypress Hill album? Temples of Boom. Took me a second. Yeah, Temples of Boom is my favourite one, by far. Absolutely love that record. And then I'd say probably the second disc of Skull and Bones, maybe, or Black Sunday. Did you see ADTR at download? No, I did not. Sorry. I was watching someone else at the time they were on. Ah, Mace, you've seen him live a couple of times. Awesome. Yeah, he was really good live. I was so impressed. Snoop Dogg on TBP. I'm not sure what that was. TBP, I have no idea. Do you like the Smashing Pumpkins? Hell yeah, I love Smashing Pumpkins. They were like one of my favourite like musical discoveries of last year, by far. Him and Manson. When I say him, I mean Billy Corgan. He's pretty much the guy who does all the music. So I think we're just going to try and clear out this space right here. If we do it like all the way back, it's going to be crazy, isn't it? Why aren't you going to the Minecon meetup? I'm just not interested in doing meetups and that kind of stuff. Like the Minecon convention, the event itself doesn't really interest me that too much. I've watched it the last couple of years and it doesn't feel like... it feels like they could do more with that, you know? It's just all these like panels and sort of vaguely interesting stuff, but that's just my opinion. Have you seen him on Epic Rap Battles? I have not. I saw Epic Rap Battles History like a while ago. It's alright. It's alright, that's all I'll say. Do you like to smash pumpkins? Yes, I do. I like to smash them with my fist. All my days in every Minecraft video. Yeah, it's happening. I'm saying it a lot again. I used to say it all the time ages ago. Now it's come back around again. All my days, it's happening again, like that. What's your favourite Pink Floyd album / song? That is so easy. Dark Side of the Moon, Any Colour You Like. Love that song with that crazy synthesizer in the beginning. Which do you value more? Time or money? Jesus Christ, Geo George. That's what I'm calling you, actually, Geo. I'm calling you Geo George. There's a good question for everyone. What do you value more, time or money? Time. I can't believe that's a question. Well, I guess what I can't believe is that anyone would answer anything other than time. There you go. Is there anyone out there that actually values money more than time? Can't have money without time for it to exist in. Hi Zuma, what are you working on today? We are working on our Hermitcraft base, just doing a couple of bits and bobs. Oh, did I get that bit wrong there? I think I did. Yeah, I got it wrong. So we're just kind of working on like preparing the second floor and building a staircase to go down to it. That's the plan for today. Ah. I saw the Kingsman movie yesterday and they said, oh my days. I've seen that movie, it's interesting, that one. It kind of made me feel old, to be honest. It reminded me of one of those like awesome movies you watch when you're a kid, but then like, you're not a kid and it's not awesome because of that. I don't know. Money, because I'm American. Fair enough. Right, we're going to need to chop another one of those trees down. Oh, I forgot to go back up for more saplings. I always do that. Let's go up. Wait, what? I'd say money just because there'll always be a moment when I die. So I better have money to make it last. I think you're framing the question in your mind differently to how I would. Should make lots of different layers but have bridges across each layer at different places. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to have the thing go all the way down to bedrock. So let's see. The chests are just so full up. I think I need another one. Every time we get items we just dump them in like a random chest. Is there even any wood over here for me to make a chest with? Probably not. Right, redstone chest, you're getting filled with cobble. Do I have my bone meal on me? Nope. Can't even keep track of the bone meal now. Ah, it'll do, it'll do. We'll put the coal in here as well. And that can go in there. There's no room in there. And there's no saplings. Of course there isn't. They've already spawned. With no time, the money is useless, but you need money anyway if you choose time. So you have to work for it. Then you don't have that free time anymore. That's a very good point. I guess I don't see like money itself as value. Like I see the things that you do with your time as value. That's how I'd answer the question. You know, like money is an exchange. Money isn't the real value. But whatever. I feel like I can't be bothered to think about it sometimes. Right, that'll do. That'll help us finish the rest of this room. Bit down the bottom. See you later, the crafter. 545. Thanks for watching. X, you have a storage room on the top floor. You could use it. I know. I need to organise it first, and I'm just not ready to go for all of that because I'm gonna have to think about how I want everything laid out. I'll probably end up just going, oh, whatever, and just putting it in some sort of like whatever comes to mind order. But the plan would be to give it a decent like organisation. Philosophy with Geo, indeed. Here's one for you. The brain named itself. I love that quote. Because it's true. It's just something you might never think of it in that frame until someone says it. What's this? Ads, but whatever, so this stream isn't deep and emotional. I just find like... I'm going to say something really stupid here, I know it, but I kind of like get sick of my own opinions sometimes. Because they change too often, and I'm not sure what opinion I should have of stuff, you know? Oh. It's just like, I'll have an opinion on something, and then someone will say something, I'll be like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess I'm probably one more for listening than deciding. Will you ever show off Holden's tunnel in a video? I think I've seen something Holden was working on the plot world. I imagine that will get shown in a video at some point. But who knows? Is anyone else watching the stream on Chromecast? I have not got Chromecast. It looks very useful though. I've been meaning to try that out for a long time. Right, loads of this stuff is going to go down into the ravine. I know, I'm not even fussed. Not even bothered. We'll let it go down there. What do you think about scientists reverse engineering a dinosaur from chicken DNA? I don't know what I think about that. Sometimes I feel like science goes too fast, maybe. Like, especially when it comes to ethical, like research, where you research on animals or people, or like playing gods with DNA. Like, do we really need to go that fast? Is what's important right now? Do we really need a dinosaur made from chicken? No. What we need is to feed everyone on the planet and give everyone a home, right? Feels like sometimes science just is too eager, too keen. Okay, right, we're missing one right here. That makes sense. Oh, quite a few of you watching with Chromecast. Some of you playing on the plot world and watching. That's awesome. X, what is the meaning of life? 42 apparently. I don't like that joke. 42, yeah. Haha. Of course, oh, it's just a number. Of course we need a dinosaur made from chickens. Technically, birds aren't descendants of dinosaurs. They are dinosaurs. The chickens are already dinosaurs. That's an interesting point. So some of you are saying that we do actually really need a dinosaur. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure a dinosaur made from chicken would help with the food situation. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. There's plenty of food to go around. The reason that, like, I don't know if I really want to go into this, but it's not profitable to feed everyone. That's why not everyone is fed. Through all sorts of economics. But yeah, it's not because there's a shortage of food, believe me. We can easily make lots of food. Okay, oh, I've got one too many there. Right, so that's our floor. Let's fill this in temporarily. I know we're going to go down there again and dig. It's interesting that we have a ravine in the middle of this, because loads of people were saying, like, it's literally in the middle, loads of people were saying to use the ravine, and then there turns out to be another one below it. Some interesting stuff in chat. Oh, as well as dinosaurs. A T-Rex burger, no thanks. That sounds... I don't want to eat more animals, I've eaten enough already. Okay, so we've kind of cleared out the middle, that's good. Now we need to clear it out in that direction so we can meet it up with a staircase. How wide is that staircase up above? BuildBoy11 asks, what you doing, X? We are building! No, I'm joking. We are working on the base. If you'd seen this in the videos, you'll know that we've sort of dug out this bottom area, and we're going to work on the staircase over here. So it is as wide as like here, isn't it? So we just need to get below the clay to our left. So right there. So we're going to go like this all the way in that direction, which is fine by me. It's because socialism is the supreme economy and everyone likes capitalism. That's why we run into problems. I would agree that capitalism causes more problems than it solves, but I wouldn't say socialism is the solution. But if we get into... See, the thing is, if ever you have these discussions, like, and especially on YouTube, it's just... It creates so much divided opinion. Like, everyone's got to have the right answer. Like, I think sometimes we as people should hold up our hands and be like, I don't know how economics work. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, do you know what I mean? Have you got your new monitors, X? V-Dubstar, I have not. I am eagerly awaiting them arriving. My recent history with Amazon is order something and I never pay for faster delivery. That to me is like, don't be impatient, save your pennies. And they always turn up. Like, I've literally had stuff turn up the next day and I'm like, I ordered this last night. Like, how's this gotten here so quickly without me paying extra? And then the one time, you know, you'd think, oh, I'd really like it if they turn up. They haven't turned up. It's been a few days, so it will be a few more probably, but it's funny. Okay, let's have the read of this. One day, a man goes to a pet shop to buy a parrot. The assistant takes the man to the parrot section and asks the man to choose one. The man asks, how much is the yellow one? The assistant says 2,000. The man is shocked and asks the assistant why it's so expensive. The assistant explains this parrot is a very special one. He knows typewriting and can type really fast. Did I miss the punchline, or is there a second part to this? Dat banana. What? I think that one went over my head. Ah. This parrot is very special. He knows typewriting and can type really fast. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Let's have a look. I don't see another response. I don't know what. I think I totally missed the point of that joke. Oh, apparently there's more. Okay, that banana. We're with you. We're with you, buddy. X, have you been to space? Yeah, just got back from the moon. Thanks for asking. I guess actually that's a valid question, because don't Virgin do a whole go to space thing now, like space flights? Oh man, I wonder how much they even cost. Probably like tens of thousands of pounds. Hey X, you can't open the top chests in your storage room. Yes I can. I can open them. They open just fine. I don't know what has led you to believe otherwise. So this staircase that I wanted to build, it looks like it's going to be a lot bigger than I thought it would. We should also put a ladder here. I've even got like ladders on me. It's ridiculous. There we go. There's also going to be like an edge of the room. Are we going to keep each room the same size? That's something else to consider. I think I might avoid making every room like with the same layout, so who knows what's going to happen down there. Okay, here's the rest for you. What about the green one? The man asks. The assistant says he costs 5,000 because he knows typewriting can answer incoming telephone calls and takes notes. What about the red one? The man asks. The assistant says that's 10,000. The man asks, what does he do? The assistant says, I don't know, but the other two call him boss. I like that. I like that. That paints a funny picture in the mind. Alright, that's a good joke. I like that. I like that it leaves it up to your imagination as well. Call him boss. That would be a funny sight to see. Alright, I'm really not sure what's going on here. I think I'm just going to have to dig around and like figure it out where it goes, like how much space we have. Dragon Lover 5 says, I really like playing on your Plot World server. X, that's amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Of course, if anyone's thinking, what's this Plot World server? Play.asumavoid.com. It's there for you to play on. And it's awesome. As Dragon Lover just said. Are we digging in the right direction? No, yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, that's good. We can sort of get a bit of a bearing now. Let's fill this out, or clear it out even. Oh, do you know what we don't have down here? Any torches. Go find some torches. Oh, I hit my head. Oh, Armor Master says, see you later. Thanks for watching, buddy. I'll see you next time. Will you ever visit Croatia? Who knows? Possibly. Torches, that was it. Thank God I saw them there, because I would have done the typical thing and forgotten. Some of you are screaming, eat, Racer Boy, eat. Ah, don't worry, I'm eating. When's the next Hermitcraft live stream? Probably Monday, or it depends if I want to play another game. We'll see. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this staircase idea, like we won't like get too much done today, because it looks like we might have to sort of rely on whatever's going to go down here to be built a little bit more. But I guess if we compare the height of this to what's below, then we could get a good idea. Okay, let's get some materials. Let's start actually trying to build something here. I got some ideas. We've been live for 57 minutes, that is correct. Okay, so there's no birch. The birch wood is up there, I do believe. Let's get out this way. Oh, Virgin Galactic fights are 250,000. Oh my god. No, it's so expensive. You got to be super rich to do that. That's got to be, if that much money is a drop in the pond for you, then they're the people who are going on those flights. The mega rich. Oh man, that is so much money. See, I'm not going to get all preachy again, but I feel like in a world where you can go into space for your leisure, like that money can feed people, damn it. It can feed lots of people. Ah. Oh. Yeah, my skin is the guy from Doom. I am Doom Guy. I see, someone always asks, hi, with my armour on. Yeah, I'm Doom Guy. I love it, actually. I really like that Raven's Child made this skin for me. Because when I had Doom Guy originally, I liked it, but it did look like the one that I had. Now, I bet none of you probably remember that we're talking like Season 1 of Hermitcraft. I had a different skin. And it was Doom Guy, but it was very much like a copy-paste from the Doom game. And so it looked a little bit off. And it was alright, but then Raven's Child made this one for me, and it looked amazing. And over time, I've realised it's sort of become like my identity as well, like the skin and the look, etc. And I'm really happy that I have like a nice, well-designed, well-made skin that's really kind of, yeah. If I donated £90,000, would you do a face cam? Triangle, I probably would. 90,000 would be a life-changing amount of money, and I would sell myself for that, literally. Oh. Like, if you don't have a lot of financial security, like, something like that is extremely appealing. Some rich people are jerk-hoes. Yeah, some poor people will be jerk-hoes as well. Like, don't associate being rich with being the problem. Like, a lot of people probably won't see it like that. So I'm doing a little bit of counting here. Let's see how many blocks this is down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to be odd. It has to be 9. Whatever. Dude, I love your videos on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you very much, Timothy. Timothy Willis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 5. And then we'll put a little platform here. So, actually, no, I don't think I want this to push back too far. So it would make more sense to put the platform 1 block closer. So let's say we go like this. Then it's going to go across. Oh, then that means it's going to stick out a little bit further that way, right? We'll see. We'll figure it out. Just reading chat there. Oh, LV the best, or the beast, Stephen. Thank you very much for the nice message. Since Hermitcraft started, such a long time ago that was, wasn't it? And I'm not one much for missing like the old Hermitcraft, if you like, but it does have a real nostalgic appeal now, considering like how much has changed since that first season. They were good times. And there'll be more to be had, so don't be sad. Always look forward. Always look forward to the next thing. Still not getting what everyone's blaming XP Crafted for. You know, because you got to blame someone, right? So if something goes wrong, blame XP. That's what it's there for. Okay, so we bring it over like this, and then this is where the next bit starts. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And I think, isn't that 1, 2, 3, 4? How did I get that wrong? I don't know how I got that wrong, but it means that the next floor ends 1 block further forward. So I got it completely wrong. We've got to move it all back by 1. Fair enough. Is the update of Minecraft 0.9 going to affect Hermitcraft? It's 1.9, by the way, and yeah, it will, because we'll probably update to it. I don't think it'll affect it in a bad way, probably just a good way. You know, new things to do. Hopefully, lots more fun to be had. Your pick broke. Blame XP. Exactly. You're getting the hang of it, Mike. Getting the hang of it. If we get a Kickstarter for all your subscribers and just donated 30 cents, we could do enough for you to do a face cam. Yeah, it's possible. It's funny because when I was younger, like me and my friends would talk about selling out and what's selling out. Not actually what we didn't really. Oh, we got another joke. We'll get back to that in a second. Right, so our topic of discussion is going to be selling out, but that banana has come back at us with a classic by the looks of it. Oh, let's have a look. Not sure if you find this funny, but a lawyer just walking up from anaesthesia from surgery, and his wife was sitting by his side. His eyes fluttered open, and he said, "You're beautiful," and then he fell asleep again. His wife never heard him say that, so she stayed by his side. A couple of minutes later, his eyes fluttered open, and he said, "You're cute." Well, the wife was... Wait, oh no, that's the end of the quote, okay. Well, the wife was disappointed because instead of beautiful, it was cute. She asked, "What happened to beautiful?" His reply was, "The drugs are wearing off." Oh, that's so cruel. That is kind of funny, though. Oh, another good joke there to lighten the mood. So yeah, hang on, let's read the chat a little bit more. LV the Beast, as for requests for me to check things out on my server, the rule is I don't do that because so many people start requesting. In general, I go on there and I fly around and check things out, so there's always a chance, but I don't take requests because it just means so many people will request and then lots of people will get disappointed, so I have to kind of treat it like that. I hope you understand. I am the joke master, says that banana. Alright, so let's go on to our little discussion point here. This is going to be our topic about selling out. So, when I was younger, me and my friends used to often discuss what selling not really what selling out was, but just what, like, would you sell out, who's the sellout, etc. So it's kind of like this idea that, you know, you sell yourself for money or something along those lines. And then over time, like, as I became more financially independent, you have to, like, really start to see a different value of money and what it means to have money and how you spend it and use it, etc. And then I started to realise that, like, you're a sellout anyway, because, like, you'd work a job that you don't want to work unless you're fortunate and you find yourself, like, doing something like this. But, you know, I've worked jobs that I didn't really want to work, but you do them for money. Does that make you a sellout? Because, you know, you're doing it for money. Often you think of a sellout as someone, like, taking a big contract with, like, an advertising company just for the money. You know, putting their name next to a brand, like, people will call that a sellout. Even if you do that, you're earning money. So, like, is there like anything wrong with that? Like, you need money to live, right? So that's why that's kind of accepted to some extent. And then you could argue, like, what if you've already got enough money to live and you want more? It's all just one big mess, the whole selling out thing. And I don't know how we got to that, by the way. I think it was the whole Kickstarter for Facecam thing. Like, for me, like, I'm happy to do this and, like, do this as a job, etc. But if someone offers you, like, a big chunk of money for something that you wouldn't initially do, then it poses a genuine challenge of, like, your own idea of selling out, etc. Because everyone wants to, like, have like, you know, a house and a home and a family and, you know, a future, stability, etc. But you have to get it through money, you know. It's just, and people can put a price on you for that. It's all fascinating. I'm sure I'm boring half of you. You can tell me if you want me to shut up. Right, let's just take out this and then do the floor. And then we can start to get a little bit aesthetical. I think we're going to stick with this. It feels like it's the right sort of shape and size. Why not put glass in the gap? I think you mean this gap. Actually, I'm not sure. My job is depressing, so I only do it for money. How could you enjoy working in a warehouse for 8 hours and think, hey, I enjoy this, still need to find a new job? I worked in a warehouse once and I actually enjoyed it. I guess it depends on the type of people you work with and, like, you know, how much work you have to do. But what made it, the reason why I liked it is because I could listen to music all day long. So I just sort of tuned out and listened to music, I guess. So it wasn't so bad. Is it more important to be liked or respected? Interesting question. Personally, I'd probably pick respected, because I think like doesn't speak too much to your, like, values or morality, whereas I think respect does. And I think it would be more important to do the right thing than it would to be just liked for doing whatever. So yeah, that's my answer. Sort of answer, isn't it? On the topic of money, Joe asked God, how much is a penny worth in heaven? God replied 1 million. Well, the thing for that is, it's like, let's say you got, you know, you got £1 in your pocket, you got $1, you got €1, whatever. I'm gonna give you, you know, 1 trillion Asuma bucks for that $1, and you can buy as many trillion as you want. You see? Oh, so Laurelo says you'd make a fab ethics teacher if the YouTube thing ever goes under. Thank you. I don't picture myself as a teacher type, but I try to be as ethical as I can and think about stuff. What do you think about AC/DC? Yeah, they're a cool band. Oh, I used to listen to Back in Black a lot. We're just walking around doing nothing now. We need to focus on this. So yeah, I had some ideas for this thing. We sort of run off with this a little bit. I was thinking, if I'm going to put my mass storage units in these corners, do I want to measure this out too much before we go and throw this in? We could also change the shape of the floor a little bit as well to fit things in, but I don't think we have to worry about it too much. I don't even have a design for this yet. I think I might go and work in the Nether, actually. Just because there's too many things now that are starting to overlap here that I want to get right. But hey, we cleared out this space down here, so this is going to be good for the future. Money is a social construct of fiction. That's right, money is an idea more than it is an actual thing. You know, you can't eat money, it doesn't feed you, you can't drink it. It's an exchange. And when people perceive the money as worthless, then it is worthless. Let's go to the Nether, let's do something over there. We're gonna go make some TNT and blow stuff up in the Nether, how about that? We've got to get some food as well. We've got a potion, there'll be more waiting for us in the Nether. Mass storage units look like what? Domo 714. They can be designed in a variety of ways. In fact, if you look up the tutorial playlist on my channel, you see that I've done 1 or 2 designs. Basically, what I think I'm going to go for is a bunch of chests stacked up with hoppers behind them, and then a master chest at the top that you put your items in. Or maybe we can get a little bit fancy. Do you know what? I've been telling myself this. I've been telling myself that when we do things, we've got to think outside the box a little bit. And here's a great opportunity, right? Because if we have a whole bunch of chests like this and hoppers behind them, then we can put items into them at the back using hoppers. But when we take them out, they don't sort of fill themselves back up, which is what mass storage units do. Because you put, if I had some hoppers lying around, let's take it like this. So this is a chest, this is a hopper. So if you stack it like this, items go down into the bottom chest, then into the one above when it fills up. So if you take them out of, let's see, out of the bottom one. No, let's say, let's say this is 3 high, and we take items out of these 2 chests, then they go back into the bottom one. So if ever you want to indicate how full they are, because you can take them out at any point, it means that I'm doing a really bad explanation of this. Basically, it doesn't work. So the other way that you do it is like this. So then this one fills up, and then it goes into the hopper and into that one, and it goes down like that. So wherever you take the items out in the chain, they always fill up and filter down to the bottom, so everything's full. So what I'm thinking right there was that you're going to put in the items at the top, right? Well, it's a little bit inconvenient. Oh, you want to dump off some items and sort of jump up and put them in the top chests. We could just have chests at the bottom to put the items in, and then do something fancy with the redstone where we take them out, you know, use item elevators to bring them up to the top and drop them back in again. Do things the long way around, do it the fancy way, because this is our big base and we don't need everything to be super compact and efficient. We should do things the fun way. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to give myself some time to think about that, because we could potentially come up with something cool. Who's online at the moment? Slipgator, WFRT News, and Tim4 Chef. Life is made of a great number of small incidents and a small number of great ones. Roald Dahl. That's a nice quote. I'm glad your stream is quieter today. Chat's normally a bit distracting. Ruby, it is distracting for me all the time. I'm reading it, I'm forgetting what I'm doing in game. But yeah, it's nice to have a smaller stream from time to time. Potato Viking says you could do infinite or so minecart storage. I've considered that. I feel a bit weird about using the minecarts. Like, what if something happens to them? You know, there's vanishing entity problems have been in the game, and occasionally you see something disappear, and it's like, oh, where did that go? Yeah, that's a camera account there, WFRT News. That's Tim4 Chef's camera account. Right, so we need some sand, then we need some gunpowder, and I think that's it. So let's go up to the top, go get some sand. Here's another joke. 3 criminals are sentenced to exile in the desert and can only bring 1 personal item with them. I brought a loaf of bread, so when I get hungry, I'll have something to eat, said the first criminal. Interesting. Don't want to fall down just yet. Let's go around a couple more times. Do you come to your server after the stream, or do you have other things to do? I usually log on after the stream, but today I'm not sure what I've got to do after this, actually. I think I've still got a couple little jobs to do. I have to think about it. He who is last shall be sideways and smiling. Jeremy Clarkson. Oh god. I'm not sure I get that quote. Oh, he who is last. I was thinking first in my mind. Maybe I should read that again. If I donate £100, will you ship me your dirty socks so I can sniff them? No, that sounds disgusting. Oh god. Will you be getting a stack of diamond blocks like season 1? Probably not. I really feel exhausted on mining for diamonds and stuff. Same on game mode 4 as well, actually. At first caving was fun, but already I'm kind of bored of it. Oh man, this thing is a long way away, isn't it? If you want a good read, I'm on the second. Do you know what? I'd love to read. I wish I had more time to read. I know you have to make time for these things, but I am short on time for things to do. Reading is one of them. I haven't read a book in years. That sucks. We need more time. We need like 36-hour days. That would be incredible. If I had an extra 12 hours in a day, that would be wonderful. Hey, Blind Glow's here, ready to troll everyone. Or just me. I wonder if the guy's anyone near a bed. Actually, I'm near a bed. Yeah, actually, I won't worry them. Let's go back and sleep. There's one just up there, isn't there? Hey, Walker's Gaming, welcome to the chat. Those were some good tacos. Winston Churchill. It could be true. I don't know if Winston Churchill was eating tacos. They could travel around in those days, so it wouldn't be the most far-fetched of ideas. Soul Machine says, I write music. I heard you do as well. I wonder if you need some more uncopyrighted music. I do need uncopyrighted, but it needs to be on a Creative Commons license. Yeah. Asuma, can I be modded? That's a joke. Ha ha ha. There's a witch over there. I would have killed it, but it's not game mode 4. If we kill it, we get it another tally on our book. Which is cool. Hello, you're burning. Do you know 3 Days Grace? Oh my god, I do. I saw them live at Download, and actually they're one of the bands that I wasn't too impressed with, to be honest. They were alright, I just wasn't really into their show much. But yeah, I saw them at Download. It sounded good though, just I wasn't in the mood for it. Right, now we're going to get ourselves some sand, and there's all these little bits here and there. I don't know where the bulk of sand now is to go and harvest. What about down here? Does that lead anywhere? Probably not. Oh, right. I'm not sure, maybe just hop over here. Question, what's your opinion of Linkin Park? I love Hybrid Theory, what a great album. That would be one of the albums of my generation, along with like Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP. Those were the days. Nintendo 64, oh. Let's not get nostalgic. I like the new layout, nice and minimalist. Which new layout? In the base? I'm not sure what you're referring to. How did you learn to know Izook? That is a music of a friend who said, hey, here's some music, check it out. And I checked it out and it's awesome. And that, yeah, that's some really awesome music. I take it you've been enjoying that then. Can we have happiness without sadness? Oh, that is a strange question. I think my answer to that would be, do we have any emotions that we experience that don't have a counterpart? If so, then I'd say probably yes. Like, I don't know, like if you created a being that always felt happy, or evolved to always feel, I mean, yeah, let's get like real, like sadness and happiness in today's like reality may be a bit more of a bigger thing than what it is actually there for, which is to tell you, hey, you're sad because you're freezing cold and you don't have any food, or you're happy because you got loads of food and you're sitting next to a big campfire. Like, emotions are, I do believe, a form of survival instinct, and now taken out of context in a world where survival isn't like an issue, they feel like bigger things than they are, perhaps. I don't know. Philosophy with X. Oh wait, someone said something about the counterpart. Maybe life's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by your mind. Oh yeah, reality is all in the mind. Emotions without a counterpart. Itchy. Itching is not an emotion, it's like a nerve response, I guess. Happiness is just a chemical, also kind of true. Oh, Daniela, you can go, don't worry. It'll be on the second channel if you want to catch the rest of it later. As always, thanks for watching. I'm glad you had a good time today. I've had fun. But I've just come over here with no food and I'm literally thinking, how long are we going to last and how much sand do I actually want to get while we're out here? See, one of the things I like to do is make everything neat and tidy and get every single block. So that means that I'm going to be jumping around a lot and not being terribly efficient. I think we're going to have to throw that to the wind so we can get as much as we can. We got more jokes in the chat. What time in the morning you usually log on to your plot world? I don't know, it depends on what I'm doing on that day. I just have to figure out and then do things as I go along. Yeah, there's no schedule for me. Everyone wants to know when I'm on the plot world, it's so funny. Like, I'll be on there at some point. Where is our joke? Man walks up to a bar. No, a man walks up to a bar and asks them. What? A man walks up to the bar and asks the man, "Hey, can I get a beer?" The man who runs the bar says, "No, but I can get a deer." This is because the man walked up to the stable. That's confusing me. Where are you getting these jokes from? Oh. Oh, right, so how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have enough for a stack of TNT, let's put it that way. We'll try and get some more here. We're no longer regenerating health, which is concerning. Oh, I missed someone's message there. Let's have a read. Oh, watch my shovel. It's about to break. Thanks for the tip. That was an important one. Okay, and over here, guess what I don't want to do? I don't want to break all this dirt, do I? It's all got to be neat and left out as it's supposed to be. OCD for you right there. Mining OCD, where everything's all chaotic and spread out. Not allowed to break the sandstone, not allowed to break the dirt. Them's the rules. Right, so what are we up to now? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get one more stack and then head out of here. That's enough for 2. Actually, no, you put 5 gunpowder in, didn't you? Oh, apparently you're getting jokes from... Oh, no, that's not the same person. Badjokes.com. My favourite joke of all time is, how do you kill a circus? Go for the juggler. I'm not sure I get that one. Right, anyway, let's head back now. We've got enough for 2 stacks. Asuma, do you believe you're just a fragment of my imagination? I do not. I believe that you are a fragment of mine. Chat has blamed XP Crafted 345 times. So he's been blamed over 4,000 times in Force's stream. It's crazy. Jugular. I still don't get it if it's juggy though. I did think about that. What's the best way to send me music? Tweet me. Tweet, and I'll go through all the tweets tomorrow probably and check them out. Oh, excuse me. It's not late, but I feel tired. I've been up early this morning. Rudely interrupted by an alarm clock. Alright, so we're going to go to the Nether now and blow some stuff up over there. That should be cool. The thing that makes humans great is that we have the will to spend the little time we have with joy and being immortal. Would lose all that. I don't think you'd lose that with being immortal. Remember, immortal doesn't mean you can't die. It just means that you don't have immortality. Like, you won't eventually die. You can theoretically live forever. But yeah, the risk of death is still there. I think I know what you were saying though, I'm just being funny. It is 5 gunpowder and 4 sand. Yeah, so we got enough to make 2 stacks. And by early he means he logged on the server when Impulse and Tango are still live streaming. That usually happens. When I wake up, they're usually live streaming. Right, have I got any tea left? I've still got a little bit of cold tea. Ronnie Flex. I've listened to Ronnie Flex before. Or was it Ronnie Size? Actually, I think it was Ronnie Size. There's too many Ronnies. The 2 Ronnies. Was that the old joke? The old show, the old TV one in the UK? I don't know. Someone out there will know. Suma is going to go boom in the Nether. We are. We're going to blow stuff up. It's going to be fun. I think. Science joke coming up. I want to tell a joke about sodium chloride, but I keep getting assaulted. Hee hee ha ha. It's a half funny, that one. Oh, Hugo, thanks. Yeah, the stadium's coming along. I've done more work on it today, so there'll be more of it being developed in the future. Yeah, the stadium's looking cool. Oh man, chat, you guys just started going crazy. Alright, we're getting a lot of stuff coming through at the moment. Let's go craft some TNT and make some food. Must not forget to make food here. Do you drink black tea or milk in it? I have milk in my tea, for sure. Joke, a dyslexic man walks into a bra. That's kind of almost offensive, I think. I don't know, I find that funny though. Oh, okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Let's go do this. A person walks into a bar, they contemplate how they're so small they can fit between the molecular bonds of steel. Alright, the joke thing's got to stop now, we've gone too far. All I'm getting in my chat is joke after joke. Let's do this. Let's blow stuff up. We need to make some golden carrots as well. Milk in tea, how is that disgusting? Just adds a bit of flavour to it, in my opinion. Right, so what do we need now? Redstone block? No, carrots. God, thank God I opened that. See, I already forgotten. That's how long it takes, like no time at all. Alright, I cannot remember how many of these things we... Oh, that's not enough, is it? Okay, let's get 2 more. Daniel says, I love vanilla. Me too. Vanilla is awesome. I like chocolate and strawberry as well, though. They're good. Can't all be vanilla. I'm joking. Have we got enough? Yeah, we've got just enough. Okay. I gotta stop eating those soon. I'm eating way too much. Right, that's gonna go back to the base. Not gonna need those again, and I'll need one of them, I think. Oh look, we've got some TNT in here as well. We've probably got more TNT than we realistically need to use. Can you say Zul'jin? I want you to say that I want to dig a hole under his castle. I might even give him 20 euros for that. I don't think you can come on the server and dig just because you give someone money. That doesn't work like that. Oh, see you later, Michelle Rigatop. Thanks for watching. Here's a big hug. Thank you, Soul Machine. I love your streams. They're so calming and filled with fellow feelings. I always feel welcome, and I like your compassion and tolerance for different opinions. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I want my streams to be a place for everyone to come and hang. And tolerance is a good thing as well. I always try to be tolerant. I think tolerance can go a long way. How many times have you crafted golden carrots? We might actually be able to see that. Let's just stand out here in the open where the old ghasts can hit us. So 4, 6 and 3, 8. Crafted, used. So I think the reason I crafted more is because I put a load of them in the shop, like a few stacks, which would probably equate to like 500 maybe. So somewhere else along the way we've probably lost some carrots or something. But that's interesting statistics. Alright, yeah, the jokes are stopping now. I see you keep pasting them. Just it was going a little bit mad. Oh! Would you showcase a vertical slabs mod? I don't really do mod showcases. But vertical slabs would be awesome. Although they kind of already exist, like the mod packs. All the mod packs, they have like those basic building ones, and one of them allows you to cut blocks in half, which includes vertical slabs, so they're kind of already a big thing in mods. Things I don't like: jokes, lists and irony. That is a brilliant joke as I read it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, no more jokes for that one. That one was good. That straightforward, simple, effective. I like it. Ooh, fall down. What would you do if you got a donation for 1 million? My brain would probably break. That would just be like a world of stress and relief for the future, like lifted. Actually, sometimes I wonder, like, if that did like really happen, would like many of your perceived problems actually go away? Obviously, some of them won't, but some of them are related to money. It's just the idea of something can be a lot more than the reality. So we're gonna go. Oh yeah, we need another fire resistance potion. Thank God I used my brain then. Twitter, I'll have to make do with getting an email when he goes live. Oh yeah, yeah. So Facebook and Twitter is where I also post when I'm going live. If you're interested in following me. Yeah, links to all of that is down there if ever you need it. Down there below the video. Oh, Asuma is the best. Hi, hi X, first time watch live. Awesome, welcome to the stream. I think you might have been today's first person to say first time watching, at least that I noticed. How much would go to tax if you got 1 million? A lot. A lot. Then again, I don't know how donations work, like, I don't know. No, you probably would pay tax on it, wouldn't you? Someone got €1 million donated on Twitch. He believed it. Facepalm, it's on YouTube. Interesting. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I've heard about that, people getting trolled. That's a bit mean. Although someone's got to risk like 1 million, don't they, to actually sort of send it out there. I don't know. What bit are we going to do next? Every stream we're going to do a little bit of this. We'll do that one over there today. And it should be relatively simple. Let's start off with 1, 2, like that. The only thing I've got to power this is the block of redstone, so give me the block of redstone. Oh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. And I'm not fussed about this stuff getting destroyed. I think I want to get rid of it quickly rather than collect all the items at this point. Okay, we've made a good start. Actually, we made a pretty good start there. I just said that. Cheating Conjurer asks, what are you doing? We're removing this nether fortress from existence. Right, so that bit there can go. And on this side, that bit there can go. Awesome. Alright, so let's say we go 1, 2. Yeah, I pictured me like destroying this from up there and dropping them down onto this. That's not going to work if we're doing it like this. We need a way back up there. This feels very unsafe what I'm doing. Okay. And then like that. Back again. You should use the flint and steel. Oh my god, I have flint and steel on me, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of bizarre that I didn't notice that. It wouldn't be the first time I've done something silly though, would it? Oh god, no. Oh! Did it again! Oh! Oh, how do I do it? How do I do it, people? Amazing. I think I get worse as time goes by. Alright, so we don't have a mess up with this being a slab at the edge here. Let's go like this. So I think the way to do this, and I don't want to use, or lose even... Oh, we're not going to blow up anything on the sides this way. Oh, I did it again. I don't think we're going to blow up anything on the sides. Ah, okay. No, that seemed to work. Okay, so now we're going to risk it. I don't know what the blast resistance of this block is, but can we go? We'll do one for now. Let's see if it survives. It survived. Awesome. So this time we go 1, 2, and then we watch. Oh, I think it sort of sent it off to the side where it wasn't very useful. So maybe we should actually just wait up here. Are we going to take damage? I think we might take a little bit. No. So now we can just do this. Cool. We can just stand here and right click. Asuma, what are you going to do tomorrow? Probably record more Hermitcraft videos. I'm sure there's something important I need to do as well. And going for a run. What game mode are you playing? Game mode 0 on Hermitcraft Amplified. It's not game mode 4 server. X, is your stream donations different to your stream donations? What? Is your stream different to your stream? I'm not sure what you're asking, folks. One is different to the other. They're the same thing. At least what you asked was the same thing. Stinging the Dude, thanks for the nice weekend message. I hope you have a nice weekend too. I assume you're possibly leaving. If you are, thanks for watching. Oh my god, tell Asuma people it's burning. What's burning? I'm not burning. This is definitely faster. Yeah, server and streams donations are different from server. Server donations are simply for running the server, non-profit, and then like these donations on the stream are personal. Will you ever stream G4? Yeah, we streamed G4 a while ago. I might stream some again sometime. When will you record Game Mode 4? I'm not sure when I'm going to record the next episode. I'll have to see. Asuma, talk about more philosophical stuff. Do you guys actually enjoy my ramblings? Because I think I almost sound like a complete idiot when I talk about stuff. But if you guys enjoy it, then maybe we can. That's it. You have permission to spam chat with your opinion on that. Is it actually hitting the nether brick? Yeah, it is. We can clearly see it is. Oh, that's cool. Maybe this has got like enough to go all the way down. It looks very close, doesn't it? Still got more to go. And it's still got more to go. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. That's interesting. Alright. Fair enough, people. Right, is that falling all the way down? Yeah, it looks like it's landed well and truly. but it doesn't... No, something don't look right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it was good. So that took us 32 redstone, TNT. This is definitely faster than mining it. Also, look, we've got to do that patch over there. Right, that's probably going to fall... Yep, see you later. That's fine. Let's mine a bit of this away. So how much are we going to do? Oh, it goes all the way over here. Oh, well, we've got quite a bit to do by the looks of it. Let's go over to this bit. And we'll just mine this away as we go. Oh, we got a thing. I think we've got a donation. Let's have a look in a second. Oh, I thought I fell off for a second there. What's the next philosophical topic, X? I don't know. There's nothing coming to mind. They're going to come across like naturally, didn't they? I mean, there's some philosophical type stuff that I could talk about, but it would take a long time to explain. Like, for example, I never used to believe in like random. I never thought. I still don't think something random exists, but apparently on a quantum level, there's things that are purely random that happen with no reason. Like I always thought. That because there's like apparent laws of nature and gravity and things like that, that if everything like operated under a law, then how could random exist? You know, like maths, like 2 times 2 is always 4. So if reality worked like that, like why would there ever be anything random? To sort of explain it very briefly, but apparently there's actual true random things that happen on a quantum level where they don't know why they explain, and they don't know why things behave in the way that they do, and they can't explain why it happens that way either. It just appears to be completely random. Is it Schrodinger's cat or something? Is the example where they have a cat that's put inside like a box and it's been given a lethal poison or something, and the cat isn't like alive or dead until you observe the cat and you know what happened to it, and that's kind of what happens on a quantum level. Let's jump, because we're gonna get shot. Yes, shot it away. Take that, guy. I saw your comment on ASAP Science. I watch those videos. They're awesome. There is a law of randomness. It wouldn't be a law if it was random, right? Because there wouldn't be no like rules to obey to. I don't know. Maybe you're right, person in chat. You have no fire resistance potion on your hotbar. Thanks for reminding me. Let's swap that over. Have you ever watched Vsauce on YouTube? Yes, I am a regular watcher of all the Vsauce channels. They're very cool. Chaos Theory is what you're looking for. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's get the one below us. Oh, that's always scary. And then this one. Aha, and then we'll put down the slabs. 1, 2, and 3, so nothing can spawn up here, and we've successfully removed another bit over there. Right, let's hide. Let's hide down here where we're safe. So we need to go down and sort out that lava. That means we need buckets. Okay, Fawkes says, have a $5 on me to buy a lovely box of tea, X. Thank you for the donation. I will, when I'm next to the shops, I will actually pick out a fancy box of tea. I'm going to do that. Because I always buy, like, the cheap stuff, basically. Oh. Asuma, you know, I actually found you and Hermitcraft through your comments ages ago on science videos. True story. Oh, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I watch Vsauce and ASAP Science. There's quite a lot of stuff I watch on YouTube. Yeah, Vsauce 1 videos are without a doubt the best. I mean, 2 and 3 is like more of the same, just not the same sort of quality. But if you really like the style, they're for you. But yeah, I love his videos on Vsauce 1. Like, they really make you think and just frame everything in such a brilliant light that you can learn a lot from them, and yeah. It makes learning fun, which is something we didn't have in school. Learning when I was in school was absolutely boring. Oh. In fact, I think they tried to make it boring deliberately. Right, let's chuck that TNT in there. Put the bottle in a random chest. There you go. And now we can go do the old buckets. Assumer, trapped in a black hole or evaporated by a neutron star? I'll go in the black hole. Yeah, send my existence into unknown territory. I'm sure it won't be terrifying. I am an avid drinker of Lapsang Solshong. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I assume that's a tea. Right, so we've got 2 lava patches to do. Let's get right to it. Ugh! For people tuning in now, it's like, what is he doing? Like swimming? He's swimming in the lava. Why are you swimming in the lava? Some of my teachers make learning fun. Luke is creative. It sounds like you have awesome teachers. Tell your teachers they're awesome. If they are, why not? Like, I didn't have any awesome teachers at school. Right, let's fill this all in. Right, I'm now going to be concentrating a little bit more because this is... It shouldn't really be nerve-wracking. I mean, I just want to make sure I do this right. It's not nerve-wracking. I'm going to be fine. Even if I get shot, I'll be fine. Like shot by a ghast. Okay, I do believe that's that side done, so we just need 3... Okay, we're going to go back under the lava for the other side. Apparently we just hit 666 viewers. It's a conspiracy. It is a great question. Alright, okay, you got me talking now. Do you believe in coincidence? I believe that coincidence is a word to describe events that feel like they have meaning for being similar, right? Whereas, no, I don't believe in that sort of stuff. So, for example, one of the, we're having this discussion right now. Like, some people are like, "Oh my god, you watch like Vsauce's videos." Oh, I watch Vsauce too. Now, some people would be like, "Oh my god, that's so weird," or, you know, or like, "What a coincidence." But it's not. It's like, it's quite like, we're like-minded people. I mean, if you watch me and put up with my rubbish, we've got to be like-minded people. We're also on YouTube on the same platform, and you know, we have similar interests, so we're watching stuff like Vsauce. It's really likely that we both watch it. It's probably more interesting if we didn't. So that's a basic example for you, right? So we're gonna extend the example here. So there's a story that a bloke, you know, he got hit by lightning 3 times in one day, and he survived. And people are like, "What are the odds of that?" Now, like, yeah, the odds of that are probably pretty slim. The reason you're hearing that story is because it happened and it sounds interesting and unique, but you're not hearing all the stories about the people who didn't get hit by lightning, right? So there's millions of people on this planet, and at some point you could probably say, like, shouldn't it have happened by already that someone did get hit 3 or maybe more times, considering how many people there are and how much lightning there is, etc. So if that doesn't make sense, I can explain it a little bit more. There's a story, if you go on Reddit, you've probably seen this. There's a story out there of a guy who won the lottery, and the local news reporters wanted to recreate him winning the lottery, you know, as a little news report example. And so they took him to his local store, he recreated buying a ticket, and when he scratched the ticket off, he won. Right? He won the lottery again. Like, and people were like, "What are the odds of that? Oh my god, that's incredible." Like, the reason that you know that happened is because it sounds incredible, but when you think about how many people buy lottery tickets all day long around the world, like, the chances of someone winning twice in the same day are probably fairly reasonable, as they would be eventually someone who gets reported on for winning is going to win, like, when they're being reported on. Like, it's... the odds are not there. Like, you got to look at the bigger picture with things. You got to think about, like, how this, oh, what are the chances of that, are sort of taken out of context. Like, don't think about the individual thing. Think about how many people there are in total doing something that could potentially become that, because then all of a sudden it's like, well, yeah, actually, I'm not surprised that someone did win it twice, because people are always buying lottery tickets. Hopefully that made sense. There you go. There's some more philosophy with me. I don't know what you all think of that, to be honest. Maybe some of you disagree. Maybe not. Let me know in chat. Let me know if you thought that was on the ball or if I'm just weird. That's how I perceive things anyway. Okay, I think I missed one. No, we're getting this done. Getting this done good. Let's go back under for another one. Oh, 3 minutes left. Diver Dude says, "Hey X, I just got in. What's going on? We're swimming around in lava and filling up the lava on top of this fortress here." That was great, says Stinging the Dude. Awesome. I agree. Oh, it looks like a lot of you liked it. That's cool. There is some irony to it. Depends, I guess, to what you specifically mean. Which bit is ironic? Awesome. You guys like it. That's great. I'm trying to see if I'm like standing in the right spot. I think I am. Yeah, it looks like I've got this. Last one. Ha! We filled it all in. Amazing. I completely agree with you, X. It's all based on odds and numbers. Yeah, GF man, you know what it's about. That's it. Just do the numbers. You know. Next time you hear one of those stories, just think, alright, like, okay, so your friends, you know, let's say they won like 3 scratch cards in a row. I don't condone scratch cards, gambling or lottery at all, by the way. I highly encourage you not to do that stuff. But as an example, you know, you got a friend who gambles and they're like, "Oh, I won 3 scratch cards in a row. What are the odds of that?" And like, well, you play, you know, you buy them every day of your life. So the odds are there. Eventually you're going to win like twice in a row or something. Anyway. Seeing the chance of dying on the way to buy a lottery... Wait, what's this? Oh, this is a great example. Seeing that the chance of dying on the way to buy a lottery ticket is higher than winning the lottery, the chance of winning twice is nearly 0. Most winners don't get the win recreated, so the chance of them winning and while being reported on is crazy small. I don't think it's something that's bound to happen. Right, but KO Puppy, you're looking at it from an individual perspective. An individual is more likely to die than buying a ticket. That's correct. So then the odds of them, you know, winning twice are really, really small. But there's also millions of people doing that activity. So that's why people win the lottery often. So, you know, how many years have we had the lottery? You know, I don't even know. Maybe we've had the lottery for 100 years. That's generations of people. Every day of the week or every weekend or whatever, they buy tickets. There's probably this really massive number of how many tickets have been brought, and somewhere in there there's someone who wins 2 times in a row, and that's where the odds come from. Alright? And that's another thing. Expand it by time. Don't just think, oh, how many people are there in total? Think, and how long have they been doing this activity for? You know? I really want to, like... Have I got a cauldron? I don't want to drink this other potion. I want to stand in a cauldron. Oh, I need a water bucket. I probably... Oh, do you know what? Let's see if we can do this without drinking another potion. Oh, look, there's a cauldron right there, but we need that for redstone. Let's go into the other side. Yay! 5 seconds left. We did it. We put ourselves... Oh! There's some dogs over here. Interesting. See you later. Oh, there's another one! Oh, there's another one! Oh, there's another one! There's a pigman army around here, apparently. Oh. So you're saying it's just statistics, right? Yeah, you can look at it statistically. There's probably other examples as well where people say that something's spooky, but it's because they attach meaning to things. I don't know, I'll think about that. Maybe I'll give you another example of where something isn't statistical, yet it's not strictly, like, that big of a deal. What is that building doing there? Does it have a mission or so? I'm not sure what building we're talking about. The chances of a plane crashing is bigger than winning the lottery, yeah. I really love philosophy and stuff like that. You should talk about it more, X. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make it a thing and see if people like it as we go along. Cool. Anyway, how long have we been streaming for? My voice is a little tired. I think it's time for me to, to wrap things up right here. So, don't go anywhere. Don't think, oh no, he's not streaming. You've got to hang around just for a moment here, as always. Let's. Did Asuma go to Oxford or something? No, I'm an armchair philosopher, if you like that term. There is someone live. There is someone live in our little Hermitcraft community, so we're gonna show some love, guys. We're gonna raid XB Crafted, but before we do that, just reminding you, if you enjoyed the live stream, below the channel there's links. There's Facebook and Twitter. I will announce when I'm going live on there. Always, even if I don't post a video on YouTube. And if you want to catch the full stream, subscribe to the second channel. But otherwise, we're now going to X-Raid XB Diamond. XB Diamond? XB Crafted. Someone just typed diamonds in capital letters, so it threw me off. Alright, we're going to X-Raid them like an X-ray machine. So, I'm going to post it in chat for all of you. We're going to raid XB Crafted. Yes, so stick around. Go say hello to XB. He's not playing on here. He might be on Hermitcraft. I have no idea. One of the other servers. But that's it from me. So I want to say thanks everyone for watching. It's always fun. I hope you all guys had a great time.